Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on this Saturday, May 25th.
Yes, happy that you're here with us, Tiff, this weekend.
Very busy travel weekend.
It is a travel weekend. I'll be traveling down 37 after the show later today. I'm glad I'm traveling today. I'm sure yesterday the roads were really busy. And Sarah, it's just going to be hot on the roads.
It's going to be hot pretty much everywhere around Texas. And I got to say this, we're used to the heat in San Antonio, especially hot summers, but we're not used to it this early. And so our bodies have yet to acclimate to the heat. So it is very important that you take some time to consider the heat precautions. Take a look outside right now. It's 79 degrees. We're already starting the day near 80 today. So it's going to be hot. We've got winds from the southeast about 10 miles per hour and high humidity. It's cloudy at the moment, but we are going to be looking at sunny skies later on today, and that's going to cause temperatures to soar. 99 in San Antonio, but take a look at these temperatures out west. 107 Del Rio, 109 Laredo, 107 in Cotulla. A very hot day today, but the humidity is what makes it particularly dangerous. Heat advisories in place in the orange here, including San Antonio. That's for heat index value of anywhere from 108 to 111 during the peak heat of the afternoon. You go further south, you've got excessive heat warnings in that pink. That just means very, very hot. Heat index values up to 110 to 117 for areas like Laredo and down along 35 there. And as you look at your Memorial Day weekend, it's just going to be hot all weekend long. Today 99, tomorrow 100, Monday 100, feeling like 105 to 110 every single day. And on Monday we do have a small 20% chance for an isolated storm, but that is an off chance. Everybody going to be dealing with the heat. Coming up, I will be taking a look at that small chance for storms. I'll give you a neighborhood view of how hot it's going to be in your neighborhood as you're enjoying outdoor activities this holiday weekend. Details coming up soon. Sarah, Tiffany.
Sarah, thank you. A family is mourning at the death of a 4-year-old boy. Yesterday evening, people gathered for a vigil in his honor. San Antonio police say the accident happened Tuesday near his apartment complex off North General McMullen. Police say Zayden Francis was walking through a parking lot by himself on his way home from a playground when a car hit him. Zayden died from his injuries on Thursday.
He was so adorable. He was such a cute little kid. He was so nice. He always said hi.
And police say the driver who hit Zayden will not be facing charges.
400,000 patients are now believed to be part of the latest data breach at CentroMed. The healthcare provider confirmed the breach just last week, but patients started reaching out to KSAT for help earlier this month. CentroMed leadership says whoever hacked their systems encrypted their files. They don't believe any personal information was stolen, and right now they're still trying to confirm that. CentroMed hopes to have access to their network system by next week.
There's different steps that are happening to make sure that this incident doesn't happen again at CentroMed.
Ana Maria Garza Cortez with CentroMed says legal counsel advised her from disclosing the hacker's motive. Patients are asked to call a toll-free number to verify their information is safe. That number is on your screen, 888-990-8424. You can find out more information on their business hours on KSAT.com.
Well, San Antonio has been waiting for a long time for a direct flight to Washington, D.C. And yesterday, city and state leaders met at our airport to show their support for the new flights. It was just last week President Biden signed the Federal Aviation Administration bill into law, creating 5 new round-trip slots to Reagan National Airport. Mayor Ron Nirenberg says American Airlines has already submitted the application to get one of those routes here in San Antonio. Those elected leaders say a direct flight would be huge for the Alamo City.
It's exciting that San Antonio will have new nonstop flights to Washington. We've got one now to Europe. And so we're the 7th largest city in the country and the fastest growing city in the country. And so San Antonio deserves this.
So in case you're wondering why San Antonio already doesn't have a direct flight to D.C., it's because the FAA's perimeter rule, so that restricts nonstop flights to D.C. within 1,250 miles of the airport. In San Antonio, it's about 1,600 miles away.
The CDC says that it's preparing for a, quote, possibility of increased risk to human health from bird flu following the outbreak among cows and now 2 confirmed human cases. They made the announcement in a statement yesterday. However, they are also said the risk of bird flu is currently low with no evidence of person-to-person transmission in the U.S. The first case was confirmed in a farm worker in Texas, and the second case was confirmed in a farm worker in Michigan. The CDC says they have since recovered.
A colorful display is marking the Memorial Day weekend on the National Mall. The USAA's Poppy Wall honor designed to remind people of the sacrifice of the fallen service members. More than 600,000 poppies fill one side of the 133-foot-long wall at the base of the Lincoln Memorial. Each flower represents a service member who was killed in the line of duty since World War I. The wall will be up through Sunday.
Lupus is raising its prices on some of its phone plans. Some customers will see a $5 hike per phone line every month on their phone bills. The company confirmed its price increase on X, saying it's, quote, adjusting prices to respond to rising costs. Select customers will see either a $2 or $5 increase as early as June.
And the WNBA is expanding outside the U.S. The Women's Pro Basketball League announced it is adding a franchise in Toronto in 2026. That would be the WNBA's 14th team. The soon-to-be International League is expanding to 13 in 2025 with the Golden State Valkyries. It's 6:06 and 79 degrees.
As people head to a nearby lake or river this Memorial Day weekend, Texas game wardens have a message for those eager to get out. Safety first. More on what they're advising after the break.
Lots of people are going to be hitting, the lakes, driving down the coast, the pool, anything to beat the heat. And Sarah Spivey says it is going to be extremely warm this weekend. She's going to have our Memorial Weekend forecast when we come back. So this weekend, a lot of people are heading to a nearby lake to cool off, and the Texas game wardens are reminding people to think safety first. Last year, about 90 people drowned in Texas.
Some here in Bexar County, others were in Comal and Uvalde counties. Patty Santos spoke with the people who will be keeping boaters safe this weekend.
Out at Calaveras Lake, game wardens like Patrick Troop are going to be extra cautious of boaters.
During Memorial Day weekend, we'll have plenty of patrolling out, making sure that we're providing safety and help with the public.
Wardens will be stopping boats looking for these 5 things. First, ensuring there's a life jacket for everyone on board. Kids under 13 must be wearing the jacket when the boat is not docked.
If they're children, you're going to need a smaller one that specifically fits a child. What you really need to do is you need to look inside of these and take a look, and it'll tell you youth, it'll tell you chest size, and it'll tell you what the weight is.
Second thing, your boat must have a Type 4 throwable device,
which is your throw cushion. Each vessel needs one of these.
Third, have a horn or a whistle. 4, an updated registration card for the vessel.
The stickers on the front of the boat, it tells you what date the vessel is registered for.
And 5, a fire extinguisher.
Do yourself a favor before y'all go out, make sure that you have all these 5 items on your boat.
And one last reminder, make sure you clip on that kill switch.
If you're operating the vessel, you need to have a kill switch attached to your body.
Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
And coming up, within the next 15 minutes, I'm also going to take a look. A lot of people are going to be enjoying some time tubing out on the local rivers. So we'll take a look at the river flow and stuff like that. But man, I just got to get everybody through this extremely hot weekend. And
yeah,
anybody I, interact with, some people are like, we're used to it. And we're used to this kind of heat, but just a couple of months
not now.
from now.
Not now,
And
it's too early. Go back to sleep.
Exactly. I'm really
heat,
concerned about people. I just want them to be safe this weekend with the heat, because it's going to sneak up on you. I mean, yesterday our heat index value peaked at 112 in San Antonio, so this is no joke. Outside right now, though, it's relatively cool across the Panhandle. I just told Sarah and Tiffany, I want to go to there. I want to go be in the 50s and 60s right now. Not 80 degrees in San Antonio, 84. It was just 84 in Brownsville. Now it's down to 82, but that is a warm start to the day. And a lot of people are going to be traveling across the state of Texas. So as you're doing so, know that in Houston, it's going to be hot with a heat index of 105. In Dallas, it is going to be hot, 91 for the high, but there's a 20% chance for a severe storm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area today. So just be cautious as you're heading north along 35 there. That chance for storms is more so in the evening than it is during the day. El Paso, there's going to be some dust and windy out there as well as hot. Corpus Christi, Sarah, it's going to be hot with a heat index of 110. Rio Grande Valley, 115 is what it's going to feel like. The afternoon temperature in McAllen should reach about 102 though, so it's just going to be hot all across Texas. Back here at home, here's your KSAT 12-hour forecast. Cloudy to start the day. You know, yesterday those clouds were pretty stubborn. I think we'll get rid of the clouds quicker today than we did yesterday. By 10, we should be looking at some peaks in the clouds. It's relatively comfortable out there right now. Definitely humid, but get your outdoor activities done, outdoor chores rather done this morning. Walk the dog this morning because look how quickly it's going to get hot. By noon it'll be 89, but it's already going to feel like it's 101. And then in the afternoon, 99 for the forecast high, feeling right around 112 during the peak heat of the afternoon in San Antonio. South-southeast winds a little breezy at times, so not too bad there. We'll see winds gusting up to about 20-25 miles per hour from the south-southeast. So looking at highs in your neighborhoods, 107 in Del Rio, 109 in Laredo, 98 in New Braunfels, 97 in Kerrville, 100 in Pleasanton. But here is the stickler. Again, this is a look at the forecast heat index. It is going to feel anywhere from 110 to 115 anywhere around south central Texas. 105 though up into the hill country, but still that is very hot. Again, these are peak summertime heat index values, not May heat index values. This is pretty hot for this time of year. Take a look at neighborhood heat index values. Divine 113, 109 Sabinal, 113 Poteet, 109 in Floresville, 109 in Seguin. It is never good when my dress matches the graphics, and that is going to be the case this afternoon with those heat index values. Friendly reminder too, UV index is going to be at the top of the scale. It's going to be extreme today. Skin damage time within 10 minutes or less if you don't use sunscreen, and everybody needs sunscreen today. As we take a look at your Memorial Day weekend forecast, another hot day tomorrow, another hot day on Monday. Feeling like 100 degrees. There's a small 20% chance for an isolated storm on Monday. Chances are not great, but a cool front will be moving across Texas. It could spark off a few storms. Our chances only 20%, but it's something I'll be keeping my eye on. Guys, that cool front, wow, it's going to cool us down to 96 on Tuesday. But still, I mean, that is a lot better than what we're dealing with this weekend. It's going to stay humid, just not as humid as it is going to be this weekend. So that front, it's going to do something. It's going to bring us daily chances for isolated storms, only 20%, and knock down the temperature by some 5 to 10 degrees next week.
I did appreciate, we have some cloud coverage this week.
Yeah,
I did appreciate the cloud coverage yesterday because I know it was hot. I was outside, I was installing an irrigation system in the heat.
Wow.
But the clouds, like, really helped.
Yeah, we'll have morning clouds. So in the morning, it's not going to be too bad out there. It's just in the afternoon when the sun comes out, it's going to get very hot. And as I promised, coming up in the next 15 minutes, I'll have a look at the tubing forecast for our local rivers and channels there.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. At 6:16 and 79 degrees.
Happening today, a walk to bring awareness to the autoimmune disease lupus. After the break, what the founder is saying she hopes people take away from today's event. Welcome back. The second annual Walk Out Lupus Walk is happening today.
And everyone is invited to participate to raise awareness about a disease that many people don't know about.
It's rarely spoken about. A lot of people don't even know about lupus, and I'm just trying to bring more awareness and more attention to the disease.
So according to the Lupus Foundation of America, it's an autoimmune disease that causes inflammation and pain in any part of the body. It usually affects the skin, joints, and internal organs. Jackie Lee, who you just heard from, is a founder of the Beauty of Lupus SA. She was diagnosed with the disease when she was just a teen. And since then, she's been trying to raise awareness and hopes more people will be able to learn about lupus at her walk.
It's just something I want people to come out and support, and we're going to have information there, water, Gatorade, and if anyone has questions, I have pamphlets and they can talk to me.
The walk is happening today at 9 a.m. at Copernicus Park on Lord Road. That's on the city's east side near Loop 410. The walk is free to attend. We have all the information right now on KSAT.com.
621 and 79 degrees outside.
The neighborhood of the scenic loop Lotus Creek Alliance are focused on preserving the natural beauty. Up next, why people there are fighting back at keeping new development out.
We've been approached by developers ever since I can remember.
After all, properties along Scenic Loop are exactly that, scenic.
It's rural, it's peaceful, it's a natural setting.
And coveted.
The more I thought about it, the more I realized I didn't want to ever sell.
This 35-acre property has been Elisa Murray's Pax family for 60 years. And like many of her neighbors, she's intent on preserving the natural beauty of her property.
And because you're doing that, people in San Antonio have clean drinking water.
Yes. Very obviously, they benefit from my stewardship.
With this in mind, for decades now, the city of San Antonio has been running the Edwards Aquifer Protection Program. In very simple terms, the city buys up, for many years with taxpayer money, easements over the contributing and recharge zones of the aquifer from Bexar to Uvalde County. It means the landowners keep the land, but promise not to sell it to developers or add anything that would contaminate the water below. By most accounts, it's been a success story.
We have over almost 130 conservation easements now, over 182,000 acres, over a 6-county target area.
So when Lisa was approached to join,
no brainer at all, just immediately.
This is Lotus Creek, and that's why this property is so important. In many cases, this is a direct portal to the aquifer. Water feeds right into it. It's also why the city thought this property was so important to be part of the program.
Lisa's property in particular has quite a bit of frontage along Lotus Creek, so whatever's happening on her property matters to the quality of the aquifer just downstream.
While several other neighbors are also in the Aquifer Protection Program, not everyone has taken this path. Keep in mind, developers will pay big money. Recently, reporter Patty Santos highlighted a controversial potential development along Scenic Loop led by Lennar Homes. It called for thousands of houses to be built on Guajolote Ranch.
Plans for a new neighborhood call for more than 1 million gallons of treated wastewater to be dumped behind Michael Schick's house, but only if the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality approves the permit.
And it's not just people who live downstream in Gray Forest or in Lotus. It's affecting the water of 2 million people in San Antonio.
Why would you allow one hand of your governing body to spend all this money, taxpayer money, to protect the water, and then turn around on the other hand and allow somebody to come in and mess it up?
It's a topic neighbors here are passionate about.
And you have all this impervious cover, you destroy the trees, you are going to add at least 1 million gallons of wastewater a day down the creek.
It's no surprise that water is at the heart of this debate, and this neighborhood is not backing down.
And you guys are going to keep fighting this.
Oh, absolutely.
It's 6:30 on this Saturday, May 25th.
And it's going to be so hot, Tiff.
Are you ready, though? Because you're going to the water. I'm jealous.
I'm escaping, but it's not really escaping the heat, because I know, Sarah, you said it's just going to be hot all over South Texas.
Yeah, you're going to Corpus Christi. I've got your bay and beach forecast for anybody heading to the beaches and local bays around South Central Texas. But, I mean, it is dangerously hot. And I don't say that lightly, okay? I know we can handle the heat here, especially if you're from this area. But this kind of heat this early is something to be aware of, because our bodies are not yet acclimated to the heat. So heat index today of anywhere from 108 to 111 in this orange area here. That's where we've got a heat advisory. And then a heat index of 110 to 117 for all these areas in the pink here for an excessive heat warning. I mean, this is what it is going to feel like this afternoon around 3-4 4 o'clock. 111 in San Antonio, 120 down near Laredo, 101 Corpus Christi, 112 in Del Rio. Real deal heat toward the end of May here. Here's your bay and beach forecast for Port Aransas, Rockport, Corpus Christi. Highs right near 90. Bays will have generally a smooth characteristic or a slight chop with Gulf seas at about 1 to 2 feet. I know a lot of people are going to go out, go fishing, enjoy the beach. Just know that it is going to be pretty warm, and the water temperature anywhere from 82 to 85 degrees. So bath water out there. Here's what we're going to be talking about. Throughout this weekend, it's going to be near 100 degrees each day, but feeling like up to 112. Then I do want to talk about the small storm chance possibility on Monday, the holiday, but mainly in the afternoon. So coming up, we're going to talk about that. And of course, I'm also going to take a look at, if you're heading to some of our local rivers, what the tubing will be like for those areas. Coming up in just a bit. Tiffany, Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. So yesterday marked 2 years since the deadly shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, where 19 students and 2 teachers died.
Community members marked the somber day with prayer services, visuals, and demonstrations. St. Philip's Episcopal Church and the Children's Bereavement Center of South Texas hosted a community event Friday morning, which included a bell ringing and butterfly release to honor the 21 victims.
Families gathered at the Uvalde Amphitheater last night for a candlelight vigil. The city of Uvalde has designated May 24th as an annual day of remembrance of the victims.
Meanwhile, several victims' families have filed new lawsuits, naming 3 companies for wrongful death. They include Instagram's parent company Meta, Activision, which is the company behind the Call of Duty video game, and Daniel Defense.
So that's the manufacturer that made the AR-15 style assault rifle the gunman used to carry out the deadliest school shooting in state history. All the lawsuits argue the companies marketed the weapon to underage boys and video games on social media. You can read more about those lawsuits right now on KSAT.com. Also on KSAT.com, our Uvalde coverage continues with more stories from people mourning the 19 students and 2 teachers who were killed. Just look for this page where we have a collection of those stories, all focusing on the Uvalde community. And the Daniel Garcia trial continued on Friday. Testimony revealed that 5-year-old Dominic Aguilar Acevedo had numerous injuries at the time of his death. However, it's still unclear how the little boy died.
Were you able to arrive at a conclusion as to how Dominic Aguilar died?
Not conclusively, no.
And why is that?
Because I had so little of him to examine.
In August of 2021, Dominic Aguilar Acevedo was found along a hillside in Colorado. The little boy was allegedly killed by his mother's boyfriend, Daniel Garcia. Dominic's mother testified that Garcia had been physically abusing Dominic until he died in July of 2021. Daniel Garcia's trial will pick back up on Tuesday, and the jury is expected to start deliberating next Wednesday. KSAT will be live streaming this trial. We'll continue next week. Watch it on KSAT.com, KSAT Plus, and KSAT's YouTube page.
One street in South Bexar County is struggling without water, even 1 year after the San Antonio water system finished a main water line extension along Dixie Lee. The street sits just off Highway 281 south of Loop 1604. Bexar County spent $400,000 on the project, but as families tell Avery Everett, they're still facing a hefty bill.
You would think that we lived in a third world country the way everyone down this street has to live.
Down a quiet street like Dixie Lee, neighbors say they're tired of being silent.
It's a real inconvenience.
Multiple homes along this street are not connected to the public water supply. Instead, they rely on water bottles.
That's unrealistic.
And now they're asking Bexar County for help.
If you don't know where you're going, it's easy to drive by. With no street sign and no pavement, it's hard to tell that this is Dixie Lee. And it's really hard to believe that this is all just 1 block from 281.
I feel like we're treated differently.
Dorothy Duquette says she's reached out to the county several times since moving here in 2019.
Here we are 5 years later, and we're still waiting.
In 2022, the county was able to take action through a main water line extension project.
To help connect this street to the San Antonio water system, the county allocated $400,000 to help with the design and construction of a water main line. But 2 years later, neighbors say this street is still dry.
This is the meter box.
The meter box, but there's no meter inside.
There's nothing in it.
Neighbors say the county and SAWS expect them to buy their own water meters, but it could cost them thousands of dollars.
We don't have that.
So how did the county spend that $400,000? Documents show just over $61,000 went toward the project's design, while the remaining $338,000 was sent to SAWS for construction with this check. But not all of that money was spent. The county says the design came in $10,000 under budget. It also received this check from SAWS for $22,000, all left over from the construction funds.
Where did the money go?
So I asked the county that question. A spokesperson says the leftover cash is now in the county's general fund. But Bexar County is looking into how the money could be used to, quote, assist property owners who need meters. Why only assist? A statement from the county says, quote, meters are located on private property and public funds cannot be expended on private property. SAWS confirmed it's standard for new customers to connect their home to the water main line. The utility says one family on Dixie Lee connected their own line, but dozens of others have homes that are still dry.
It's just a long process that we just simply can't afford.
Avery Everett, KSAT 12 News.
Well, as we get into Memorial Day weekend and summer travel, it is expected to be the busiest ever recorded. AAA Texas says over 3.6 million travelers will hit state roads over the next 5 days. And while many of us who live here may be heading to other cities, San Antonio will also get a lot of visitors as well. The Riverwalk, along with our hometown theme parks, always make the Alamo City an attractive place to visit. Outside of town, other popular places include Galveston, my hometown Corpus Christi, and Port Aransas. So if you're heading to the Coastal Bend or somewhere else this weekend, some advice: make sure your vehicle is in tip-top shape before you hit the roads. And once you're on the road, be on the lookout for drunk drivers.
Holiday weekends in Texas tend to be deadly because of drinking and driving. There hasn't been a deathless day on Texas roadways in more than 24 years, and 25% of the crashes in Texas are caused by impaired drivers.
And speaking of travel, what about flights? TSA has reported that Thursday was the second busiest day at airports in the United States ever. It ranks second to the Sunday after Thanksgiving last year, which is typically the busiest travel day of each year. TSA said 5 of its 10 busiest days ever were this month, a sign that travel is ramping up headed into the summer rush.
Well, this weekend marks the unofficial start to summer, and with many schools and colleges out, that means a lot of people are planning to hit the water.
The city of New Braunfels is primed for a float party again this year, and it may look a little different than in the past. Our Daniela Ibarra takes us up I-35 to New Braunfels, where not only tubes are being offered, but a new type of watercraft too.
Making a splash into the summer. Hundreds of South Texans plan to cool off by spending a couple of hours on the river.
Yellow tube, your tube, it doesn't matter. We've got an opportunity either way.
Shane Wolf is the director of Land of Falls out in New Braunfels. He and other outfitters are preparing for a wave of visitors.
And everybody's excited to get back on the river. We are expecting crowds like we haven't seen before with our big increase in population.
We anticipate it to be very busy as usual. Lots of visitors, lots of tourists, lots of people tubing on the rivers.
It's why the city of New Braunfels wants visitors to plan ahead. Ordinances are in place to keep the river clean and to keep you safe. This year, the city's Parks and Rec department is closing the tube chute at 7 p.m. on the weekends.
That's when our operations stop. And that was an area that we have had some issues from in the past.
The city says that isn't impacting outfitters.
This year we're introducing Hydrus paddle boards.
Stacy Thigpen with Paddle Texas is excited to take advantage of the moonlight.
It's amazing to see the smiles, changes in the tone of voice, just how much people are more relaxed and more in tune when they get off the river at night.
Despite the lack of rain, outfitters say they won't let that drain the fun.
Come enjoy it, treat it as it is your own. From that point, Mother Nature's blessed us and we hope to give back.
Daniela Ibarra, KSAT 12 News.
Everyone be safe out there. It's 6:41 and 79 degrees.
It's great graduate season. After the break, we introduce you to Christian Fox, a graduate from Texas A&M University San Antonio, and what advice he has for incoming freshmen.
79 degrees now.
It's warm.
It's warm. It's so mucky out there and hot, and it's only going to heat up more. Sarah Spivey has our forecast when we come back. It's great graduate season, and this morning we want to bring your attention to Texas A&M University San Antonio, where 23-year-old Christian Fox is graduating with his bachelor's in history, receiving 2 scholarships from Opportunity Home San Antonio and living in a single-parent household. Fox has achieved his goals as a full-time student studying something he says he enjoys, and has given him a chance to earn recognition from the deans and president's lists.
The reason why I was able to achieve that is because I'm studying something that I'm really interested in, and I just come to school, go to class, do the work, and go home.
Fox wants incoming freshmen to know some important advice that has helped him get through school.
Student loans, save them for last. Get as much aid as possible. Study something that you're really interested in, and just follow your goals. Like, don't give up, even if times are tough.
Well, congratulations, Christian. He'll be continuing his education at UTSA, getting his master's degree in history, and we wish you the best of luck.
Congratulations. That's going to be awesome.
And I know there's a lot of graduation parties. I'm going to one on tomorrow. My nephew, congratulations, Diego, graduated from high school. Sarah, a lot of people are going to be at the pools, at the rivers, and in the coastal bend.
Absolutely. A lot of people trying to enjoy some time outdoors. Just be careful because of the heat. And also just know that if you're going to be floating some of our local rivers, they're flowing. It's just slow, okay? So the Guadalupe is slow, the Comal is slow, the Frio is slow. I just looked, it's taking about 3.5 hours to float the Comal, your new Braunfels. So be prepared for a low and slow flow at our local rivers. As we take a look at rain chances, doesn't look great for our local rivers. In fact, only isolated rain starting Monday through Friday. Monday, of course, being the holiday. So let's talk a little bit about storm chances this weekend. Again, today and tomorrow in San Antonio, it's just going to be hot. It's going to be hot on Monday too, but with a small chance for a few storms. Here's a look at the severe risk today. There's likely to be a severe thunderstorm outbreak across parts of Oklahoma and Kansas today. Tornadoes, large hail, but you can see that kind of trickles into parts of North Texas. So if you happen to be going to the Dallas-Fort Worth area this weekend and today, just know that later on there is the potential this evening for a few severe storms. So be careful. If you're planning on traveling, I would go up to Dallas now rather than later in the day. It's all because of that dry line. And yes, there is a cool front to our north. Here's a look at our future cast for the weekend. Now, here's a look at those storms later on today for the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This front will be moving across Texas on Monday. And on Monday, a few storms that could develop out near San Angelo, Midland, and parts of the Big Bend. They may try to make it to the San Antonio area. I say may because, again, there's only a 20% chance that this will actually happen, seeing storms by Monday evening. If you have Memorial Day plans, we're looking at more of an evening time frame, so dinner and beyond for Memorial Day. And again, the chance is only 20%, but it is a possibility, and we will keep you posted. The biggest thing that's going to impact you this weekend is the unseasonably hot weather. Our average high this time of year is in the upper 80s. It is going to be some 10 degrees above that. Today, 99. Tomorrow, 100 could be our first 100-degree day of the year. Our average first 100-degree day isn't until late June, so we are about a month early there. And then by Monday, 100 for the forecast high. Again, it'll be feeling anywhere from 110 to 115, and there is that small 20% chance for an isolated thunder shower. So let me get you through your day today, this Saturday. Cloudy skies, right near 80 degrees, and then we're quickly going to warm. By noon, it'll feel like 101 outside, even though temperatures will be reading closer to 90. In the afternoon, a bit breezy with the wind from the southeast at about 10 to 15, but here's the kicker. 99 for the high, feeling like 112. at 4, 5 o'clock during the peak heat of the day. Here's a look at forecast highs in your neighborhoods. It'll be 107 in Del Rio, 105 in Eagle Pass, 109 in Laredo, 97 in Kerrville. But the heat index anywhere from 110 to 115, even feeling like 120 in Laredo. 112 is what it'll feel like Rio Medina, right around Medina Lake, 108 in Bandera, 109 in Floresville, Converse area, 110. So just to remind you again, we're used to the heat in the summer, but this is our first heat wave of the season, so our bodies are not yet acclimated. Drink plenty of water and limit alcohol. Apply sunscreen 30 SPF or greater every 2 hours. You know to wear lightweight clothes and take regular breaks in the shade. And then, of course, never leave people or pets in a parked vehicle. Feeling like 110 to 115 over this Memorial Day weekend. That front moves through. It's going to be a weak front. Again, temperatures are only going to drop into the mid 90s, but hey, I'll take it. That is a relief from, again, this oppressive heat and oppressive humidity. It'll still be humid, just less so next week, with a daily chance for at least isolated storms.
Those 4 to 5 degrees at 96, 95, they make such a big difference.
They do make a big
difference. Because once you get triple digits, it's just like, I don't know what it is.
And again, the clouds this morning delaying the inevitable. It will get hot later on this afternoon.
Thank you, Sarah.
Time now 6:50, 79 degrees.
A pair of sisters angered by the price of ice cream in the UK. After the break, we introduce you to Marnie, whose video has over 10 million views on TikTok.
There's an ice cream van there selling just 2 ice creams with 2 chewing gums in it.
Yeah.
For bloody £9 for 2 of them.
Oh man, so you probably have seen this video all over social media. You just heard Marnie. She's from the UK and she's pretty upset about the price of 2 scoops of ice cream.
That video has gone viral, showing Marnie protesting the price of ice cream. And it all started when Marnie and her sister went to get some ice cream and found out that the price had gone up. Not happy with the news at all. Marnie had some words to share.
That is going to get nowhere. One that comes on my street is either £1 a pea or £2. Like, he's going to get nowhere with that. And he only does bloody card. Stood there with my cash. Yeah, bet he can hear me.
I'm going to hire Marnie as my attorney in the future. Man, she's upset. You go, Marnie. You tell them. So TikTok has over 10 million views on Marnie's outrage video. All right, Barbie entering her sports era. Mattel announced it will be honoring the 9 biggest athletes around the world.
And one of those athletes, tennis icon Venus Williams. Mattel says the release is part of its continued celebration of the doll's 65th anniversary.
The company also says Barbie is recognizing the impact sports has in fostering self-confidence in the next generation. Okay, Buffalo Wild Wings has announced a new all-you-can-eat deal for boneless wings and fries. So especially for teenage boys, listen up.
On Mondays and Wednesdays, customers can order as many boneless wings and fries as they can eat for $19.99 at participating restaurants. The company made the announcement on Instagram. The offer will go through July 10th and is limited to 1 person per order and is for dine-in customers only.
Okay, so like if you and I go, I can't get the deal, and then you just be like, I'm not eating, and then you like eat off my plate. No, they're not gonna let you do that. And leftovers aren't allowed to go, so you also just can't pile in, you know, on a big styrofoam thing there. So the deal comes just days after Red Lobster shut down. Several restaurants have filed for bankruptcy after an endless shrimp deal last year did not go as planned.
Time now 6:56, 79 degrees.
We'll be right back.